Hello everyone, you are watching Learn with Lovejeet. In my previous video, I had discussed different functions in string library. So in this video, I will be discussing implementation of some of those functions. The first one is string length function. The string length function basically returns the length of the string that is passed as an argument to this function. Here I have defined a string named text initialized with value hello. So string length, when this string is passed to the function string length, what it will return? It will return 6, the number of characters in this string. Those are, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It will return 5. Okay, the null character that is present at the end of the string is not counted. Okay, while we are calculating this length using string length function. Okay, now here I have defined a function named string length u string length strlen, and I have used a character type pointer str as its parameter. Okay, now on line 7 I am passing, basically I am calling this function ustrlength. Okay, and this string is passed as a argument. Okay, so basically when we mention the name of the array or name of the string, what is passed? It's base address. Okay, so now this base address is passed and it is basically received inside this str basically. Okay, so char pointer str basically means that str points to address that holds character type value. Okay, now str points to base address. Here length is initialized with 0. Now while pointer str not equal to null, str plus plus and length plus plus. Here what this means is pointer str will give me the value. Okay, now the value in the base address is h. H is not equal to null. This is basically a null character. Okay, h is not equal to null, so str equal to str plus plus. That is str, the pointer will be incremented to point to the next position. Okay, point to the next position. So what is the next position? Position of address of e. So now pointer str, that is h is not equal to null, so now str will point to the next character in the string, that is e, address of, okay, e. Now length plus 1, length was 0, 0 plus 1, 1. Okay, 1. Now length is 1. Okay, now next. So again while loop will execute. Now pointer str, what is pointer str? E. E not equal to null character, yes. Now str is incremented, so str will point to the address of the next character, which is l. At the same time length will be incremented by 1, so now length is equal to 1 plus 1, 2. Again pointer str, what is it? Is l. L not equal to null, yes. Str will point to the next address of the next character and length is incremented by 1, so it will be 3. Again test condition is executed. Now again pointer str, which, what is pointer str? It is l. L not equal to null character, yes. Str will point to the address of the next character, which is o, and at the same time length is incremented by 1, it will become 4. Again pointer str, which is o not equal to null, yes. Now str will be incremented by 1, that is it will point to the address of the next character, which is null character present at the end of the string, and at the same time length will be incremented by 1, so it will be 5. Now 5. Now again pointer str will be compared with null character. Now what is pointer str? Pointer str is my null character. Pointer str, that is null character not equal to null character, false, so the control will come out of the loop and this length value is returned. What is length value? 5. So 5 will be returned and it will be printed here. So length of string is 5. This was string length function. Basically until the pointer reaches the null character, the length is calculated, okay, and the value is stored inside the length variable, and once the pointer, string pointer, basically reaches this null character, the value returned is the length of the string. Okay, now moving on to the next function, which is string comparison. Now here I have initialize two strings text1 and text2 with values ebcd and abcd respectively, and inside this printf function I am calling this ustrCompare function, and text1 and text2, that is this string, text1 string and text2 string are passed. Basically when the name is mentioned, what is passed? Address. So address of text1 and text2 is passed here. Now inside this ustrCMP function I have defined two parameters of character type named str1 and str2. Okay, so str1 will be receiving the address of text1 and str will be receiving the address of text2. Now here from line 17 body of while loop starts. Here I have compared that until this value at str1 and str2 is equal, you can come inside of loop. Okay, so now pointer at str, let's do that same. Okay, so pointer str1 is equal to pointer str2. Here, what is pointer str1? str1 holds the address of text1 and pointer at str1 is a. str2 holds the address of text2 and pointer at str2 is a. So a is equal to a. Yes. Come inside the loop. Now pointer str is equal to null character. No. So str1 will be incremented and str2 will be incremented. Okay. Now str1 will be pointing to b and str2 will be pointing to b. Now again pointer str1 is equal to pointer str2. Yes, b is equal to b. Then again these str1 and 2 are incremented. C equal to c. Then again d. Okay. Now str1 and str2 are both pointing to the null character present at the end of the string. Okay, now pointer str1 is equal to pointer str2. Yes, null character is equal to null character. Okay. Here ak a0. Okay, true. So now pointer str1 is equal to null character. Okay, first we compare this. Pointer str1 is equal to pointer str2. Yes, null character is equal to null character. Okay, come inside the loop, and here if condition will be, if statement will be evaluated. Now pointer str1 is equal to null character. Yes, so what will be returned? 0. So 0 is returned. Now in case of string comparison function, 0 is returned when the two strings are equal. Otherwise the sky value difference between the first pair of non-matching characters is returned. Here text1 and text2 are equal, the strings abcd is equal to abcd, so what should be returned? 0. So 0 is returned here. See, 0 is returned here. Okay, what if the content is different? So what should be returned here? Now address of text1 and text2 is passed. Pointer str1 points to e and pointer str2 points to a. Are these equal? E equal to a? No. So control will come out of this loop and this return statement is executed. Now pointer str1 minus pointer str2. This means get the sky value of e. What is the sky value of e? It will be 102. 102 minus sky value of a, it is 97. So what should be the return value? 5. Okay, 5 is 0. Okay, so here 4. 4 is returned here. Otherwise what should be returned? It returns -1. Okay, here I'm simply returning the difference between these values. A is like, let the sky value of a is 1. Okay, and the sky value of e is 5. Okay, I have, sorry, sky value of a is 97 and sky value of e is 101. So 101 minus 97, it should be 4. So the difference between these values is 4. This is basically the non-zero values is basically the non-zero value is returned here. Okay, so the non-zero value means that the characters are mismatching. Okay, the strings are not equal. Although what the library function string comparison should have returned, it should have returned 1 in this case. Okay, because if the character in the first string is greater than the character in the second string, so 1 is returned. Otherwise, if the character in the first string is the ASCII value of the character in the first string is less than the correct ASCII value of the character in the second string, -1 is returned. Okay, so here 1 will be returned because E is greater than A. Okay, so this was about string comparison function. Now, moving on to our next function, which is string concatenation function. Here, in this string concatenation function, we have two strings, text1 and text2. Okay, so inside text1 we have the string hello, and inside text2 we have programming. Inside, now in this string concatenation function, what we are doing, we will get this string hello and we will be concatenating this programming string after this hello string ends. So same STRCAT function is called, and inside this STRCAT function, text1 and text2, address of text1 and text2 are passed. Inside this STRCAT function body, we have two parameters, str1 and str2. Okay, str1 holds the address of text1 and str points to or holds the address of text2. Now inside this while loop, what I am doing, while pointer str1 not equal to null character, increment this pointer. So first time str is pointing to h is equal to null, no. Then str will point to e, then l, then o. Okay, then str will reach null character. Okay, now str points to the end of the string. So what I will be doing, the control will come out of this loop. Okay, now inside this while loop, str2, the content of str2 character by character is compared with this null character. Okay, while str2, pointer at str2 not equal to null character, pointer at str1 is equal to pointer at str2. Now pointer at str, what it is equal to null character. Now it is modified with the first character of this str2 string. What it is, it is p. So now str null character is replaced by p, and then both str1 and str2 is incremented. Now str1 will point to the next location. Okay, and str2 will point to the next location. So str2 next location is r. Now this str1, whatever str1 is pointing to, it will be replaced with r, and so on until this str2 point reaches to the end of this string. That is, it points to the null character. Once it reaches the null character, control will come out of this loop, and then pointer str1 will be replaced with null character. Okay, because we also need the end of this, the compiler should know the end of this string, this concatenated string. So how it can know? When we are basically concatenating null character at the end of this concatenated string. So this is how we do it. Once both these strings are read, at the end of this concatenated string, we are basically concatenating null character, so that the compiler, when it reads this string, it knows the end of this concatenated string. Okay, let's execute this. See, hello programming, and the end of the string null character is there. So this was about these string functions. In my next video, I will be discussing some problems related to strings.